What up, everybody who took the time to check out our channel today? Thanks for joining us on the Hype Mind. I know you'll get something out of this. Let's talk about a couple very important factors to recognize in life and embrace. And the first one is meeting yourself where you're at, right? I don't know where you're at in life. I don't care where you're at in life. It doesn't matter to apply this rule. The great thing about this rule is all you have to do is look at yourself and see where you're at. From an honest point of view, from an honest perspective, take a step outside of yourself, look at yourself, say, hey, this is my situation, and accept it, embrace it, right? And I don't know if you're in that situation because you put yourself there, for better or for worse, or because someone else put you in that situation for better or worse. But I picked the biggest hill to record this on. But it doesn't matter, right? The cool thing about this rule is it's so easy. It's simple and straightforward. It's meet yourself where you're at. No matter why you're there, no matter where you're at, all you have to do is meet yourself where you're at. And this allows you to basically to regroup. That's the right word for it. It allows you to regroup and say, all right, here's where I am, here's where I came from, here's where I want to be. I have my tools here. These are the things I need. That's where I'm going. Like I said, that's where I came from. I'm right here. It's okay to be right here. I can figure it out. But what this regrouping of meeting yourself where you're at enables you to do is to continue to move forward again. And this time, more successfully. Even if it's slowly, right? We're not talking speed. We're just talking about forward motion. Because if the ball isn't rolling uphill, it's rolling downhill. The ball is always on a hill. And I'm talking about you. Your life is always on a hill. If you're not moving up, you bet you're going down, right? I'll put that in perspective for you. In society, if you're not a company who's advancing, then you're falling behind because all those other companies are passing you, right? That's what I'm getting at. Same thing applies to your life. You're a company. If you're not moving uphill, you're moving back. So this regrouping that is permitted by yourself when you meet yourself where you're at and you're realistic and honest and open with yourself and you say, hey, here's my situation, again, for better or worse. I don't care who got you there. It's not the point. When you look at yourself from that perspective and accept it, you say it's okay to be here, you're able to effectively regroup, like I've been saying. And so that permits you to step back into action, right? Regrouping's all done. You see your tools. You know who your friends are. You know who's on your team. Maybe you've got a couple question marks over to your left there. Whatever the case is, right? You have seen, you now know your tools. You know your supplies. You know what you need. You know what you need to shoot for, etc. You've been able to reorganize everything, reassess the situation, look at what tactics have and haven't worked, what approaches, and you're able to step out again, even if you're not sure of the direction, right? Maybe you regroup and you still feel a little stuck, right? Well, I would encourage you to regroup a little longer and continue to try to meet yourself at where you're at for a little longer, because you might not have fully accepted it. But from there, even if you're not sure where to go next, because of that, because of your openness to doing that for yourself, you're able to move in a positive direction and things will slowly fall into place. And that's what I want to talk about next is surrendering to life, letting things fall into place, trusting the process, okay? Trust the process. 3 words, trust the process, and 2 words, no resistance, right? Surrender to life, trust the process. And what trusting the process doesn't mean, it doesn't mean that you don't do any effort. That is not trusting the process. That is being complacent and lazy, right? The world doesn't work for you. You You still got to walk to get from point A to point B. Nobody's carrying you. But you can totally relax into the moment, meet yourself where you are, and acknowledge that things will happen as they will, and they're meant to happen that way, and that you can still accomplish your goal no matter how things happen, as long as you stay focused on what you're trying to achieve, right? So trusting the process is really important, because that's the next step to meeting. That's one of the parts to meeting yourself where you're at, and the next step to moving forward, right? When you trust the process, you really can embrace where you're at, even if it's a bad place and you're not happy or you feel stuck. And then, like I was saying, it allows you to move forward. You're able to say, okay, well, I don't know if I'm doing the right, I don't know if I'm following the right plan or taking the right strategy to get from here to there, or if I'm even pursuing the right target or goal, right? But when you trust the process, there's a part of you that surrenders to that process, and you acknowledge that you can't control everything, and that you're not going to try to control everything. You'll only control the things that you can control, which in this case is you living a productive life, right? Or you taking steps forward, or you going to your work and getting your work done, or eating your 3 meals a day, or whatever it is, right? There's parts of life that you know you need to do. The trusting the process really plays out in you not getting caught up on all the things that are happening around you, right? Oh my gosh, I had a traumatic experience. I lost someone I loved. Did I deserve this? What's going on, right? Trusting the process is saying, hey, I'm doing what I can do. I'm doing the best I can do from where I'm at right now. Everything happens for a reason. I'm not going to get hung up on this. I'm going to continue to do the best I can do, and trust that things will get better and I will get to where I want to go. But like I said, you can't forget, part of that process is you still need to do what you need to do. You know, you need to wake up every morning. You need to get out of bed. You need to eat your breakfast. You need to go to your job or go to your school or whatever the case may be. Like, part of that trusting the process is you still need to put in your 2 cents. So don't forget, everybody. Meet yourself where you're at, right? Regroup. That encompasses part of trusting the process. And then move forward. Continue to trust in that process. Embrace life around you. Embrace yourself where you're at. Move forward, doing the things you know that you need to do. And moving forward, just let the world happen around you as it happens. And only do what you can handle. Only do what you can handle, you know? If you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed, do what you need to do. Get what you need to get done. But don't let everything overwhelm you. All right? We will catch you next time. Thanks again for joining us.